Outside my window, the toucan picks palm berries. Tropical springtime. Yeah. Looking out my kitchen window is beautiful. Toucan with a red tail, orange chest. Right outside my kitchen window. Wow. You know, we got to pay attention to what's just outside our kitchen window. We forget the beauty and what's out there. You know, it could be that you don't have the greatest view in the world, but look outside the window anyway. You'll always see something different, something new, and it's up to you to make it beautiful. Yeah. The Ching. The Ching for the week of April 17th, 2017. Number 51. Yen, the rousing. Yeah. Above and below. Zen. Shake. Arousal. Thunder. Laughter. Yeah. The wisdom. Thunder shakes the roof. You go back to sleep. Big thunder comes again. This time, you wake up. Thunder comes and you're jolted into a clear consciousness, and you are fully awake, and so awake and clear that you find it difficult to trust. Could it be that clear? You've been disturbed and shaken by the core, shaken to the core by certain events, activities, and some recent difficult decisions that you've made. You cannot avoid the shake-up because you're called for it. Think back to the silent inner dialogue that you've been having with yourself since you started this process, this recent cycle of process, and the unspoken sentences that began with the pleas, I want, I wish for, or I want to release. You know, you said it on the inside, man, but the universe hears you. Spirit's there listening all the time. And that was a call to your teachers, to your guides. The shaking you feel is the thunderous power of manifestation, your power of manifestation. It may come as a surprise or a sudden shock as you've found that you've really done it. True. It's a little inconvenient to have to deal with a shake-up at this time, just when you thought you had everything in order and were and are making important connections to the inner and outer plane. Fear not. This energy is malleable, and you can transmute it into whatever it is that you need. Anything that you wanted. You can put it together at this point in the cycle, and it'll carry you through the next stage of consciousness. It's all a part of the cycle, you know, the birth, death, and progressive enlightenment. And you are the magus. You are the magician. You'll not find who you really are in another person, in your job. It's not who you are. Nor will a teacher or a book even give you a clue at this point, although the people and events in your life are reflecting something important back to you. It's telling you that it is the correct time in your personal growth cycle to acknowledge who you really are. And more importantly, who you are not. This cycle. In this cycle is where you are clear enough to examine the lies that you've been telling yourself. Uncover and deconstruct these lies before it's too late, and you begin to take these lies as your truth. It will happen. It has happened. If you go there, this cycle would be a massive setback rather than progression forward. Find stillness. Find stillness each day where you can listen to your inner voice of wisdom, your intuition. And in this place, celebrate that you've manifested the power to transform yourself by transforming those things around you into beneficial patterns that will replace old, dishonest patterns, the ones that got you into this steaming cauldron in the first place. Look to all your relationships and be honest with yourself. Are there unresolved issues hanging that get in the way of truth and love and are not allowing you to make the leap of consciousness that has been destined for you on your karmic path? If that's true, clear the decks. In these actions, you'll come up against the sadness and the questioning of self, that's for sure. But stay on your path. It's a rocky road, but stay there. Through being composed and aware as this virtual thunderbolt hits you, you can guide its strength. You can move it toward the greater good. Greater good for yourself first, then for your family, your comrades in arms, and your tribe and your community. You are awake and feel fear. Now you have a choice. You can pull the covers over your head, or without fear, without judgment, face your doubts and fears. Take advantage of this time and hone your character, removing the little flaws and wrinkles that no one sees. Through the unexpected strength of these recent challenging events, you're being tempered. You're being made strong. There's no doubt about that. Fear will raise its familiar head, and you, with your commitment to personal growth and the changes that you've summoned, these forces of light will come and find that you are more able to face these fears head on than you ever have been. Be conscious, stay in your truth, and trust, even if you get burned. You might get burned a bit by the fire that is made in the fray. You know, when you got to stand up for yourself, man, sometimes they pull the sword and sometimes you get cut, but it's okay. It's all in the proper scheme of things, you see. This thrust is right action, and it is cool. It's totally okay. And in fact, it's part and parcel of the contract you made with yourself and with Spirit and with the Mother Universe when you chose to be born into these challenging times. Yeah, you did. You will survive this thunderous storm that has come, and in so doing, you'll be made ready for the joy, for the love, and for the abundance that you deserve. You won't find it by going out looking for it. You can only let it find you, just like true love. You can't run after it. So take to heart this hexagram's guidance. This is the calm after the storm, the dead silence that comes after the clap of thunder. It is in this calm where you find the guidance from the forces that we so often feel are outside ourselves. And it's not outside yourself, it is yourself. This force is what spirit guides and external teachers are, representatives of that place of clear intuition within us. That place where we can stay calm and on center even as thunderous events come to ignite fear and doubt and pain. Staying in your center is the task at hand, nothing more and nothing less. Come to stillness. Move deeper into your practice. Find your stillness. The stress and the angst that you've been feeling, it'll pass as blessings come to you in manifold ways. Trust the process and get out of the way. Keep your dignity and be clear and kind and compassionate. Be compassionate, especially with yourself. The rewards will be greater than great as you flow with the collective movement toward the greater good that is unfolding now on planet Earth, stronger than ever before in human history. And you will be met. You will be met. There's no doubt about it. You will. I'll be traveling on the 23rd of this month. I will be in Los Angeles. On the 23rd, there's a day-long, not a full day, from 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock, seminar on taking care of the soul, getting into universal healing and healing the self. They're powerful sessions. The power of the group that comes in and the intent is really magnificent, and I would love to meet you there. After LA, I go to London. Just outside of London is this beautiful estate. It's mind-blowing, called Tyringham. It's about an hour outside. From the 5th of May to the 7th, it'll be a fully two-day workshop on consciousness and leadership, as a leadership in your life, your family, your community, as a government official, as the head of a corporation. All of us are coming together, and it's going to be opening doorways to a clear consciousness and leadership. I'll be co-hosting, co-leading with Daniel Pinchbeck, my friend, who is a seer and a futurist, who's really brilliant. So if you can make it, do. And then for the week after, I'm in London. I will be having some private sessions. They're limited, so if you're interested, please look at the bottom of the text or on the website, and there you'll find all the information to book. So LA on the 23rd, and in May in London. I hope to meet some people I haven't met. And of course, the people, my dear friends and family in Los Angeles. It's going to be wonderful to see you. Well, here we are in the tropics, getting ready for a change of scene. It's always good, huh? These are powerful times, and we're coming into the new earth. A changing in ways, a changing in time, and a changing in the way that we think. Remember that your thinking is so powerful. The words that you think are more powerful than the words that you say. So shift your thinking. And if you don't believe it at first, you will. Have a blessed week. Namaste, my sisters. Namaste, my brothers. In la kesha lakin. I am the other you. And I like it that way. Namaste.